Yes, sir. Good afternoon, members of the committee. My name is Jason Neidig. I'm a 23-year law enforcement officer, veteran, and school resource officer for the last 5 years. I come to you with over 200 hours of specialized training in school-based policing. My family and I reside in the area I serve. I'm opposing Bill 1089. Traditionally, Maryland allows school systems to decide what is best for them in these matters. If this bill is passed at the state level, it would limit the flexibility of school systems to provide for their unique needs. I've heard testimony that SROs build relationships with students, parents, and staff, and open dialogue of fairness, regardless of race, gender, creed, sexual orientation, academic, and economic status. In 2018, the Safe to Learn Act was legislated. For the first time, Maryland defined SROs, their roles, responsibilities, and 40 hours of training, including de-escalation, disability awareness with special attention to cultural fluency, maintaining a positive school climate, constructive interaction with students, implicit bias, and disability and diversity awareness with specific attention to racial disparities. Maryland is now a leader in school training of SROs and the public. You have heard many perceptions about arrest numbers that occurred in public schools in 2018. These opinions are valid. Obviously, we do not want any arrest of students in public schools. The related data is not easily obtainable or made transparent. I submitted a FOIA request to all local school systems and obtained related data, and I have started forwarding it to you guys. In one of our largest school systems, there were 311 arrests. However, there were thousands of arrestable incidents that our SROs and security personnel mitigated otherwise. In the local school system I'm talking about, in 2018, there were 698 drug offenses, 256 attacks on adults, 1,437 attacks on students, 30,290 fights, 9 explosives confiscated, and 10 sexual attacks. In one of the smallest school systems, there were 71 attacks on adults, 440 attacks on students, 266 fights, and 2,080 disruptions over the same time period with 14 arrests. If you read the documents I sent you, I believe you will find empirical evidence to demonstrate the need for SROs and security in our public schools. They are providing alternate solutions rather depending on arrest or referral. Every individual student's feelings or perceptions must be validated. In addition to some young people having trauma from seeing a uniformed police officer, there's also a large number of students that fear coming to school because of the threat of violence or mass casualty. The passing of 1089 could further trauma the students in this category. House Bill 1187, if passed, would allow SROs and school security to do their job without putting school students into the school to prison pipeline, and it would ease concerns that many of your constituents have. In closing, I would recommend the state continue to allow local school systems to make their own decisions concerning these matters. Maryland is diverse with many cultures, practices, and traditions that are different from region to region. We should recognize that.
You can close out for me.
Yes, sir. We should recognize what works in Maryland and Central Maryland may not work on the Eastern Shore. Again, I oppose Bill 1089. Thank you.